Hello members of the 26th District. Senator Nathan Schlicher here with you today to talk about what's going on in Olympia. Well, we're in our last week now, and so a number of things happened. Last week we saw the end of policy work in the Senate, meaning that if a bill that was policy-based didn't make it out, it didn't go further. Doesn't mean we can't come back next year and work on some of these important issues that got left on the table, and I'm committed to doing that with you. In this last week, though, we're working on three important budgets: operations that funds the government, transportation, which puts our roads to work and making sure that we've got the infrastructure to move forward, and our capital budget. We've talked about the first two, and I want to spend this week talking a little bit about the capital budget. I want you to think about the capital budget as a jobs package. Really what this is it's putting people to work. It's creating projects that help motivate growth and improve our district. It brings in over $14 million into the 26th District to do things like making sure that the Purdy Women's Prison is a safe place for both inmates and corrections officers. It works on other issues about how we do land use and purchases. It works on projects in our communities and our parks. It puts people to work doing jobs on construction, and it's critical as we move forward. Construction industry is the one area that still has not recovered in our recession. It also, though, helps support our industries and make sure that we've got long-term jobs. I was happy to work with Governor Inslee on the naval-based KITSAP projects. As we all know, a large part of our economy in this district is driven by the military, whether it be members who are in the naval-based KITSAP or people who live in our district and work down at Joint Base Lewis McChord. These types of programs that make sure that our truck entrances at the Missouri Gate are functional and that make sure that we have budget items to work on pedestrian tunnels help offset the threats of sequestration and the harm that that's doing to our military community. We know that there are serious issues at the federal level when it comes to the budget, and that future base realignment and closures are going to look at what military installations are most supported by their community. I believe our budget and the work that we did with the governor helps make sure that naval-based KITSAP is an ongoing critical infrastructure piece to the safety and security of our country. The last thing I want to talk to you about is supporting a thriving middle class. The reality is that investments in our capital infrastructure help make a better quality of life for everyone and make sure that roofs that need mending, roads that need resurfacing, playgrounds and community centers that need building get done. In our community, it means that in Bremerton, the Evergreen Rotary Inclusive Playground, that makes sure that kids of all abilities have a chance to go outside and enjoy our great Northwest and play with each other. In Port Orchard, it means that we've got a pedestrian path and a DeKalb Pier getting built. In Bremerton, we also see redevelopment of Francis Haddon Morgan Center that is going to help the homeless and some of our mental health patients. We also see kids at risk that need a place to go and to be engaged. In Bremerton, we see them getting things like the Marvin Williams Community Center. And in Gig Harbor, we see a preservation of our heritage with the Eden Boat Waterfront Park, and again, a chance for kids to go outside and play with the Gig Harbor Play Zone. There are many other projects that are included in the capital budget, and I'll continue to work with Representative Sequist and other members of the House to make sure that things like the Gig Harbor YMCA and the Harper Pier get included, hopefully in this budget, if not in future ones. I'm proud to have brought these important projects to our community, and I'll continue to fight to make sure that the 26th District is one of the most enjoyable places in our state and in our country to call home. As always, don't hesitate to call, visit, stop by, send us an email. And if we don't see you down here in Olympia, look forward to seeing you back in the 26th real soon.